Anyway, this next thing we're going to show you is about scheduling. And now kids like Kevin, who are going to be here next year, need to pick their new classes.
Ah.
Do you remember that last year?
I remember that like it was yesterday.
Well, hopefully that they can have a wonderful senior year like we did. Yeah, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Justin Joe is still here.
Yeah, don't think we're going anywhere. If you were thinking that, I'm highly offended.
But don't get offended. Pick your classes, kids. So we're going to go to this about what classes they have to pick, how many electives, how many, all kinds of things. So we'll go to this next thing about scheduling for next year.
Hi, I'm Jessie Ochowski. Today I'm here with Mr. Brenner. We're going to be talking about picking your classes for next year. So what will students be doing on Tuesday?
Okay, this Tuesday we will be having grade level assemblies. We're going to start with our current 9th graders. That'll be during periods 1 and 2. Our 10th graders will be during periods 3 and 4. The 11th grade will meet during periods 7 and 8. During that time, they'll have a PowerPoint presentation. They'll get to see how to pick their courses, when everything is due, and anything and everything they wanted to know about scheduling.
And so how does the scheduling process work as to pick your classes?
Well, what we will do is we will hand out the cards Tuesday in homeroom. The students will then meet with their teachers. For Wednesday and Thursday of next week, teachers are dedicating the first few minutes of each block to sign off on students' cards. Like, you should take this course next year. I think you should take this course next year. And then all of course cards are due in homeroom on February 20th.
Okay, so these will be due on February 20th?
Absolutely, February
No
20th.
later?
Pardon?
No later?
If you turn them in later, you might not get your courses. So you want to have them in on time.
Will there be any change in the schedules next year?
Yes and no. We're going to keep the same schedule. So you're still going to have the 8 period days, 3 days a week, and the block days, 2 days a week. But there are different courses. We have 19 new elective courses.
Okay.
One other thing that's new next year is we will be offering semester courses. We'll be offering semester courses to 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. For 9th and 10th graders, the semester courses will match up with their gym course, with their phys ed course.
Okay.
If you're a junior or a senior and you want to take an elective course, you got to pick 2 of them. So it's a nice change where you can take a course for half a year and then switch up and take a totally different course for half a year.
And so you said that there's going to be 19 new electives?
19 new electives.
Do you know any of them by any chance?
Yeah, well, some of them, we have some new business electives. There's a weighted honors intro to marketing,
okay.
DECA. There is, we're offering accounting next year. Where some of the semester courses, we're offering an SAT prep course. We're offering a study skills course. Yeah, a lot of new and exciting things happening.
That is exciting. So if a student were to want to pick this, where could they find out the description of these courses?
That's a great question. The program of studies. Now, this is available. This is a very large document, so I wouldn't suggest printing it. There's 3 places where you can get it. You can get a hard copy. You can view a hard copy in the library.
Yeah.
You can also go to our school website, and it's under quick links. There's a copy of it, and it's also on the library website. So there's 3 places where you can access it. You just go through. There's hyperlinks in there, so if you want to see English electives, it'll take you right to the English electives, and you have a description of all the courses. And the prerequisites, too, because that's important, because if you don't meet the prerequisites for a course, then you can't get in the course. And also, one other point that I'd like to make is that we're picking these courses now. We're picking these courses now under the assumption that students are going to pass their courses and move on to the next level. If that doesn't happen, then all bets are off.
Yeah.
So
what exactly will these students be choosing in like each class they have to take, and how many classes does each student
well,
take?
you have your 4 core. You have your science, your math, your social studies, and your English.
Yeah.
And you have a phys ed. Now, the only year you don't have to take a phys ed is senior year. It's an elective, but freshman, sophomore, junior year, you have to take the phys ed.
And that was new this year?
That was new this year, yeah. We added the freshmen and the sophomores this year. So that's going to continue. Then you can choose up to 3 electives.
Yeah.
You can choose 2 and choose to have a study hall. You can only have 1 study hall. So if you choose, if we have a full year study hall and we have a semester study hall. So if you want to take a semester course and match it up with a study hall, then you would then pick another 2 courses. So total of 8 courses.
And by matchup, you mean take one half the year
Right.
and the other the second semester?
Right. So you might take the SAT prep for the first semester and a study hall for the second semester.
Okay. And so, can you explain how the first and second choice works?
Absolutely. When you choose your electives, you're going to choose your first choice, and then if you're going to ask yourself, if I don't get this course, what do I want?
Yeah.
So your first choice is going to be 1, your second choice is going to be 1A, 2, 2A, 3, 3A, and that's how that works.
And so, you said that they're picking these on February 20th?
No, they're due on February 20th.
They're due on February 20th?
We're going to start scheduling week on February 12th.
Okay.
And then that's the Tuesday, and then they have until the following Wednesday to turn them in. So it's time that, you talk with your teachers, you talk
Yeah.
with your parents. What do I want to do? There's going to be teachers who are going to be talking about, take this course, take this course. AP Potential is coming up on February 20th.
Oh, really?
February 19th and February 20th. So that's also something to look forward to.
And now, what about our upcoming freshmen? How will they know what to do?
Okay, we
when
are
picking their
planning visits to our middle schools. We're planning visits to our middle school parent-faculty clubs. That's going to take place on the 19th and 20th, I believe. Let me just check my dates. Actually, no, I'm sorry. February 12th, 13th, and 19th.
Oh, okay.
That's when we're going to be visiting the parent-faculty clubs of our middle schools. And then on the 19th and 20th during the day, we're going to go do presentations to the 8th graders and give them the same speech that we're giving everybody else, and here are your courses, and this is what you need to take, and also I just want to do one more plug. We're having Winterfest here on February 28th, starting at 6 o'clock, and what that is all of the academics, all of the clubs, all of the sports will be represented here, so all the 8th graders can come up and see just everything that's going on here.
Kind of like
at
an
Norristown
open
Area High
house.
School. Like an open house.
That's exciting.
It is.
So, once again, can you just tell me when these will be due?
These will be due February 20th. Make sure you get them in. Make sure you get them to your home.
First
You can
choice.
turn them in earlier. Just give them to your homeroom teacher. They'll keep track of them, but on February 20th, they are due.
Okay. So, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Nah, that's it. Very important. So pick your classes wisely. Pick them. Talk to people. Talk to people who are taking the course. Talk to people. Talk to your teachers. Talk to your parents. But choose wisely.
Yeah. So, you heard that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jess.
I'm Jessie Ochowski. I talked to Mr. Brenner about scheduling. Now back to the Eagle's Eye.